Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Swampscott High School. The administration and athletic department welcome you to tonight's game featuring the Sachems of Saugus and the Big Blue of Swampscott. Both schools appreciate your support and respectfully ask that you show the utmost of sportsmanship towards the student athletes, the coaches, your fellow fans, and the game officials. Spectators are reminded to please remain in the stands during the game and to please remain off the court at all times. Tonight's officials for tonight's game, Brendan Morris and Lindsay Patton. Tonight happens to be Swampscott High School Senior Student Teacher Appreciation Day. We have asked our seniors from our basketball team and our track team to nominate a teacher that has been influential on them and has made a positive impact. Our first student is Anna Tarrison, and she has nominated Miss Lesner. Our next student athlete is Sophia Qureshi. She has nominated Mr. Roby. Our next student athlete is Lily McMahon. She has nominated Mrs. Baralt. Mrs. Baralt couldn't be here with us tonight, but we will let her know that she has won the award. Our next student athlete is Sophia Alvarado, and she has also nominated Ms. Lesner. Our next athlete, Ethan Angersback, and he has nominated Mr. Franklin. Our next student athlete, Andrew Frager. He has nominated Mr. Crocker. Our next athlete is Ethan Gee, and he has nominated Mrs. Landry. Our next athlete is Simon Wagno, and he has also nominated Mr. Roby. Our next athlete is Lillian Goswin, and she has nominated Mrs. Sol Gomez. Mrs. Lavender, and unfortunately, Mrs. Lavender can't be here. Our next athlete is Anna LaJudas. She's nominated Ms. Lesnever. Our next athlete is Grace Fitzpatrick, and she is nominated Mr. Lestone. Unfortunately, Mr. Lestone could not be here. We appreciate that. And our next student athlete is Dakaya Simons, and she has nominated Miss Shakwanda. Our next athlete is Afia Botari, and she is nominated Mr. Franklin. How about a nice hand for all of our student athletes and our Swampscott High School teachers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Saugus Sachems, number 3, Ashley Escobar. Number 11, Jessica Brimford. Number 14, Ashley Moore. Number 50, Peyton DiBiasio. And number 22, Anna Silva. Head coach, Mark Schurender. And now for the starting lineup for the Big Blue. Number 3, Jesse Ford. Number 13, Lexi Farmer. Number 23, Anna LaJudas. Number 32, Samantha Ward. And wearing number 00, Lillian Grossman, captain. Head coach, Caitlin Leonard. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And welcome on into Swampscott High School as we have varsity girls basketball action here on Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. I'm Dawson DeBerry, and I am joined by Nick Paradise. How are we doing tonight, Nick?
Doing all right, Dawson. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited for this matchup. The Big Blue come in at 4-6, trying to snap a 2 or 3 game losing streak, I believe. The Saugus Sachems come in at 6-4 off of a win, and we are just about ready to get started here. Starting lineup for the Big Blue is Jessie Ford, Samantha Ward, Lexi Farnham, Lillian Goslin, and Anna LaJudas. And the tip gets to LaJudas, but it gets taken away, and we are underway from Swampscott High School as the drive inside, kick back out. And a deep three thrown up there, and an air ball from the Sachems.
It's a deep shot.
Yeah, that was a little early heat check going on. And the inbounds pass almost stolen. Goslin hustles to get it, looking for help, almost lost it. Ball's still loose, and Farnham finally settles it down to Ward on the outside. Now Ford on the drive, the lefty push shot is good, and we are on the board. It's 2-0 Swampscott early. Jessie Ford, who had 15 points and 10 rebounds in the other night's loss against, who did they play the other night? We'll get that for you in a second. As Saugus throws it around the perimeter, and now a mid-range jumper is short, and it bounces in. That was Peyton DiBiaso on the bucket. It's 2-2 early. Ford now throws the pass away, looking for Ward, and now a drive in transition. The bounce pass stolen away by Goslin. Nice play. Now LaJudas brings it up herself. Gets it to her guard, Ward. Now Ford kicks it back out to Anna LaJudas. Gets it to Samantha Ward. Ward looking to drive. Loses the dribble. Gets tied up, but gets out of it and kicks it to LaJudas. LaJudas goes for the layup. No good. Ball's loose on the baseline, and it's taken away by the Sachems. DiBiaso. Swing pass to the corner. The three-pointer is up. No good. Rebound loose. Taken away by the Sachems, and a block by Ford, and now she's pushing it in transition. Here comes Jessie Ford on that left side. Can't finish on the layup in transition, and the ball still live here. Everyone kind of stopped playing, expecting a foul, and Bremberg is down and slow to get up, and we have a stoppage in play as the trainer makes her way onto the court. Hopefully she is okay. Just getting underway here, Swampscott High School. Dawson DeBerry, Nick Paradise with you, along with our technical director, Andrew Laserquest, and Ethan Runstadler as the director tonight. As the drive kicked out for another three-point attempt by the Sachems. No good. Long rebound comes out to Samantha Ward.
They're letting it fly from deep.
Yeah, they are not afraid to shoot it as Ward trying to get inside, gets blocked nicely there by Ashleen Escobar. And the shot no good, rebound controlled by Goslin. Now Jessie Ford running the show for the Big Blue. Hands it off to LaJudas up top. Ward with the crossover, looking for help. Finds Ford on the relocation. She's gonna pull up on the mid-range. That one's off. And a rebound goes to the Sachems, and here comes DiBiase into the front court. She kicks it out. Fake three there. And now a shot by Beatrice Silva, no good. Rebound, battled for, still loose and taken away by the Sachems. Ashley Moore in the game, just got it to DiBiasio. and that pass is thrown away. Miscommunication there as Escobar throws it away.
Definitely looked like a miscommunication.
Yep. 2-2 here, almost halfway through the first quarter. As Ward gets inside, gets fouled, no shot, so no and one. And the foul's gonna go against Saugus. It goes to Escobar, her first. Ward will inbound. Kicks it to Ford. Ford fakes the three. Now gives it to LaJudas. LaJudas looking to drive. Kicks it back outside. Ward looking to drive. The floater gets blocked. Good defense inside by Escobar. DiBiasio looks to be running the point guard for the Sachems. Escobar, the other guard, gets it right back to her. And she goes inside and gets blocked by Lillian Goslin. Good defense on the interior by the center of the Big Blue. Now the inbounds pass tipped by Ford, and it'll stay with the Sachems.
Dawson, how's your day going today?
It's going great. Friday, weekend coming up as there's a three from the corner is good. As the Sachems take an early lead, it's 5-2. As Beatrice Silva knocked that one down. Now in transition, it goes to Ward trying to get one up off the glass, and it's good. And now it's 5-4 as Sam Ward gets herself on the board. DiBiasio. She pulls up for a three, way off the glass, and the rebound comes to Ford.
Saugus came in ready to shoot.
Yeah, they've been letting it fly. Not afraid of that three-point line, as nobody really is in basketball these days.
Good point.
Now Ward, working off the right wing, gets a screen from Farnham, takes a jumper. No good. That one looked good from the corner, but nonetheless off back rim and out. Good defense to deny the drive by Ford. Now kicked into the corner. It's Millerick. And another three thrown up, no good, and the rebound goes to Goslin. Now in transition, it's Ford trying to get all the way to the basket. Can't hit, too strong off the glass, ball still loose, and finally controlled by DiBiasio. As there's another three thrown up by the Sachems, and that ball's out of bounds, gonna stay here off the hand of Goslin as we get our first substitution for the Big Blue. Lauren Labrador checks in. It's 5-4 earlier, 2:14 to go in the first quarter, as there's another three from the corner, short, but no one was there on the glass. But the layup is missed, and a foul's gonna go the other way as Farnham draws the foul. Swampscott struggled the last time he was here against the press against Marblehead. How'd they do again in their last game?
You know, Jesse Ford really took command, had 50 points last game.
As a nice shot there. That's Sam Ward with her second bucket of the night. Gives Swampscott the lead, 6-5.
I mean, it took them a while to score last game, but they pieced it more together than they did against Marblehead.
Yeah, that was a...
Ward had 10 and Ford had 15.
As they draw the turnover. Yeah, the game against Marblehead, Ford almost outscored, or not. The last game, Ford almost outscored their total against Marblehead, which was an absolute defensive battle, 17-16, was it?
Yeah.
As we get a timeout, 6-5, Swampscott early. now out of the timeout, the Big Blue leading by 1, and they have the ball. And gets it into Goslin and now gets it back. It's Ford. As Ford drives by 2 defenders looking for Farnham inside, but a good steal by DiBiasio. Now DiBiasio looks to drive, kicks it out, and the block but a foul is going to go against Lillian Goslin, her first, and the first on the Big Blue tonight. As Peyton DiBiasio has a chance to give Saugus the lead with both of these early. 1:25 to go in the first quarter. First one's knocked down. Or excuse me, that is Jessica Bremberg at the line, my mistake. And the second one is up. So she goes 1 for 2, and Goslin gets the rebound, her third. Now Ward gets it into the front court, makes a nice crossover move, but lost the ball momentarily. Gets it inside Farnham, looking for an angle to shoot it, kicks it instead out to Labrador. And now Ford resets it up top, inside Goslin, back outside Labrador for 3, short, she knew it right away, and tried to chase down her own rebound, but could not, and now here comes DiBiasio in the front court. Goes behind her back and now resets it back up top. Kicked out. And now the drive off the foot and goes out of bounds. It'll be Big Blue ball as Saugus loses it there as we have a tie game, 6-6, 44.4 to go in the first quarter. And the steal off the inbound by Saugus. Fake 3, a good fake, and now they swing it around the perimeter. And now they get it back up top to their point guard. DiBiasio out top. 29 seconds to go in the quarter. 20 on the shot clock. They've not been afraid to shoot the 3 as there's another one. DiBiasio knocks that one down, and they take an early 9-6 lead. Swampscott can hold for the final shot if they can break Saugus's press. They need to get it in, and Goslin gets it to Ford, and she'll bring it up. And she traveled with it. So the Big Blue turn it over with 6.3 to go in the quarter, and Saugus will look to add to their 3-point lead with 6.3 to go.
Saugus is not afraid to let them fly.
No, they have attempted a lot of threes in this first quarter. Their first one knocked down there. As 3 seconds to go in the quarter, they fire up another one. That one way off. And that will do it for the first quarter as Saugus will have a 9-6 lead going into it. Jesse Ford leading the Big Blue in points with 4. Sam Ward with the other bucket in the quarter as they trail by 3 after 1. And we now enter the second quarter with Saugus leading by 3, 9-6 after 1, as they took a bunch of threes in that first quarter, hit a couple of them as both teams struggled on the offensive side. And now they kick it around the perimeter, and another 3 goes down from the corner, and now all of a sudden they've opened up a 6-point lead.
That was great ball movement right there.
As Ward trying to get inside, gets blocked, and the ball is loose, and it's going to stay here with the Big Blue. As Anaya Ross Everett checks in for the first time. Looking for someone to get it in. They finally get it into Ford. Ford looking for help. Dribbles inside, the layup is up and good. Nice move there by Jessie Ford as she's got 6 now of the Big Blues 8, keeping the minute so far. Saugus really moving around the perimeter. Another 3 up, another 3 no good. And it's gonna go back to the Big Blue as they still trail by 4. Saugus really not afraid to let it fly here.
They're loving shooting it from deep. They feel confident tonight.
Steph Curry really changed the game, huh? No, you would have never seen this in any high school basketball game. A team shooting the volume of 3 that Saugus are, but they're gonna get a layup here as off the steal, they get the layup. And they have opened up a 6-point lead here in Swampscott.
I'm surprised they didn't step back and pull the 3.
2-0, you gotta take that layup at least. Ford's gotta get it across. He finally gets it to Ward. Ward now looking for help, gets it to her point guard, Ford. Ford takes the floater, no good, chases her own rebound. Goslin gets it to her. She's gonna take the corner 3 and knocks it down. Jessie Ford's got 9 of the Big Blues 11 points here in the first half. 6:30 to go, isn't it? 14-11 to go, or 14-11 in this first half as there's another 3 up by Saugus, no good. Battle for the rebound comes to Ford. And what do we got here? We got a timeout called by Coach Leonard.
It's a clutch shot right there. That was a clutch 3.
Yeah, you really enjoyed that one.
I like that one.
Broke my eardrums a little bit. As we have a timeout, 14-11, Saugus still leads Swampscott early in the second quarter. Now out of the timeout, Swampscott trailing by 3, but are on a little bit of a run here. As Jessie Ford all of a sudden has 9 points, 9 of the 11 for the Big Blue. What have you seen from her that you've liked so far?
The confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, she missed that shot, tries to fight for a rebound, and then gets an open 3 and brings it. So.
Yeah, you love to see that. As Saugus gets the ball off the turnover.
I love this 3-point masterpiece.
I know, they just keep chucking them up no matter where. They really are barely even trying to get it inside as there's another kick to the corner. And Ford tips it out of bounds. Good defense there as she tipped that out of Moore's hands. Another interesting note on the Saugus team, 0 seniors. All sophomores and juniors on the team and 1 freshman in the girl who has the ball right there, Peyton DiBiasio.
Yeah, that's something you don't really see.
Yeah, she's been probably their best player so far tonight. She's handled a lot of the point guard duties as it's going to come back the other way for the Big Blue.
You know, I can almost relate.
Well, you'll see that coming up in the spring season.
The only senior on the baseball team, so.
Young team this year, but I think we're going to be good.
State chip coming in. It's coming. Hitting 5 home runs in the championship game.
When was the last time the Swamps got?
The last time? There is no last time. It's this time, and it's this year.
Oh, yeah.
Will Roddy will let you know all about it.
As we have a tie-up, and it's going to go to the back to Saugus. Now an open 3 there, no good. That was Escobar on the shot attempt. And now Ford driving it up the left sideline, gets it to Labrador. Labrador kicks it back outside to Sam Ward. As she gets it to Ford. Ford gets it tipped away momentarily. She regains control. Still plenty of time on the shot clock as it's kicked back out Labrador. Now Ward looking to drive, gets it tapped away from her by Escobar, and a fight for the ball, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Big Blue, and they'll have 8 seconds to shoot it. Now Ford trying to get a shot off, got it blocked by DiBiasio. And now she looks to drive on Gosselin. Good job getting back, but the pull up on the step back. What a nice shot there.
Oh, I didn't get to see it.
Step back on the fast break for the long 2. And Anaya Ross-Everett can't control it. And it goes out of bounds back to the Sachems, already with a 5-point lead, who have calmed the storm the Big Blue started with in this quarter. 4:40 to go in the first half. Saugus leading by 5. They are 4-2 the Big Blue. 2 and 4 of the season, or 4-6, right?
Yeah.
4-6.
Yeah.
As they get a layup, 18-11.
Great ball movement right there by Saugus.
They have been the better team ball movement-wise, as they almost got another steal, but it's going to be a reach-in foul going against DiBiasio. And the ball into Gosselin. She gets it right to Ward, who goes baseline and gets fouled, and will go to the line for 2 free throws, as the foul is going to go against Ashleen Escobar on the play. That is her second. Team's second of the half, or fourth of the half, sorry. The Big Blue only with 1 foul. As Ward goes to the line for 2. She can't hit the first. Swampscott trailing by 7 halfway through the second quarter.
I'd say a flaw in Swampscott this year is definitely their free throws.
They really struggled
much.
I remember against Marblehead, they had a bunch of opportunities to take the lead at the free throw line. They just were struggling to hit, as there's 2 more missed ones from Ward, and the rebound goes to Saugus. DiBiasio will bring it into the front court. DiBiasio drives, and we're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Anaya Ross-Everett, battling inside. And Lexi Farnham's going to check back in for Anaya. As the nice pass on the inbounds play, and a score by Devani Melrick. And now Saugus has opened up a 9-point lead, and Coach Leonard has seen enough as she calls her second time out of the half. Saugus trying to open this one up, 20-11. 4:06 to go in the half. Out of the timeout, Swampscott trailing by 9, trying to right the ship here right before the half to get some momentum going. Little note on Peyton DiBiasio, the freshman point guard for the Sachems. She had a 30-point game against Danvers just 2 days ago.
She also went 14 for 14 from the charity stripe.
Wow, that's really good for high school.
Yeah.
I know Jason Tatum last night went 14 for 14 at the
You
line.
love Tatum.
Yeah.
Big Tatum.
Oh, yeah, big Tatum guy.
I'm more of a Jalen Brown guy.
He's a dog as well. As Ford gets to the free throw line, can't hit, rebound by Goslin. She goes right back up with it, she can't finish. and she's battling for it again, and it's going to go back to
nice
the Sachems.
rebound.
It was,
Head
but
top.
she couldn't finish, unfortunately. Saugus trying to extend their 9-point lead as the pass inside, the layup no good. Rebound goes to Goslin, but she throws it right away to DiBiasio. DiBiasio has it up top.
I thought she was going to let it fly. That pump fake got me.
As now the drive inside kick to DiBiasio for 3, no good that time. Rebound loose and taken off by Ford. Her third of the game, and now she pushes in transition. Ford trying to get all the way to the basket, can't finish, and the loose rebound comes out to Anna Beatrice Silva. And now DiBiasio on the drive, the Euro step inside, and she finishes. What a nice move as Saugus is doubling up Swampscott here in the first half. 2:44 to go in it. 22-11 as Swampscott looking for anything on the offensive side. Haven't scored in quite a while. Now Sam Ward up top. Inside, Lexi Farnham, one dribble, nice move inside, and she finishes the layup, and Lexi Farnham's on the board. Her first basket of the game. It's 22-15, Saugus with 2:20 to go in the half. DiBiasio drives inside, the nice move, pass inside.
The no-look pass?
That was a nice pass, couldn't be corralled, unfortunately, for the Sachems. Now they swing it around the perimeters, they have done so all game, and they finally get it back for a deep three, DiBiasio, and that one is good.
Wow.
Peyton DiBiasio, who we just mentioned had a 30-point game, has 12 in the first half, almost outscoring Swampscott on her own.
Oh, she's a hooper.
Yeah.
She's a hooper. Oh my God. That was deep.
That was a deep three.
That was a deep one.
That could have been NBA range, or WNBA range, for that matter.
Wow. I'm impressed.
Now with Judas checking back in. Swampscott without Victoria Quadrello, a big loss for them. Dealing with an issue, I believe, with her knee.
Yeah.
And that's going to go out. It's going to go back to Saugus, who looks to extend their 12-point lead as Peyton DiBiasio has stolen the show in the first half, has 12 first half points.
I talked to Quadrillo before the game, and she told me that she should be back for Monday's game.
Good news there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, could not get the green light to go tonight. Now Saugus trying to extend their 12-point lead. It's DiBiasio, who has 12 already. And another three. That one is short, long rebound, fought for, and a hustle play there by the Sachems. Now a drive inside, it comes back out DiBiasio, another deep three. That one is way off. A little bit of a heat check there for the freshman. Goes awry, and it'll be big blue ball with a minute left in the half, trying to gain some momentum as Saugus is on a big run here. And a turnover, and it's going to come back to Saugus. Under a minute to go in the first half. Swampscott trails by 12, trying to get some momentum going into the half. As there's a three, no good. Rebound comes out to LaJudas. She's going to bring it up herself, and LaJudas kicks it back to Ward. Inside, Goslin looking for, or Farnham, excuse me, as there's a three by LaJudas off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Farnham, as now they can hold for the last shot if they would like to. Ward gets it inside, it's Farnham. Farnham gets double teamed and gets stolen away as DiBiasio making plays on both sides of the ball. As she looks to drive, and a reach-in foul is going to go against Lauren Labrador, her first. And the team's fourth. Swampscott trailing by 12. DiBiasio can hold for the final shot if she elects to. She kicks it to Femino. They swing it around the perimeter. It finds its way back to the point guard. Behind the back, step back, looking for some room. 2 seconds to shoot. Good defense by Labrador. And a really nice play there by the junior as she locks down the leading scorer in the game. And Swampscott goes into the half trailing 25-13 as they will look for some momentum, or they will have to make a huge comeback effort to win this one at home. What do you think they need to do better in that second half?
I mean, I say they just pull it like Saugus, just let them fly from 3.
Yeah, as we welcome you into the Swampscott High School TV studio, Dawson Newberry along with Nick Paradise. And we have a 12-point game at the half. Saugus leading 25-13. The leading scorer for the Big Blue, Jessie Ford, had 9 in that first half. And we've said her name a million times. Peyton DiBiasio has 12 for Saugus.
Yeah, she can play basketball.
Yeah, you can tell she is at kind of another level than a lot of the girls out there tonight. And she's probably a big reason why Saugus has a 6-4 record, as she had 30 points against, was that Danvers?
Danvers, yeah.
Yep, the Big Blue, I feel like they haven't played horrible. They've gotten some good shots, they just haven't been able to fall.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, not as many turnovers.
No.
Tonight.
I remember they against Marblehead and the game the other night, they really struggled with the turnovers. Good to see that there's one thing that they can take out of that first half, even though they are trailing by 12. The Swampscott Big Blue boys are tied 24-24 in Saugus against the Sachems. That game is live right now, but don't leave us here at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. As
we're more important.
Oh yeah, of course.
For sure.
Lillian Goslin, the defensive force for the Big Blue that half. She had 6 rebounds and a block. And
I mean, DiBiasio is getting it done both sides of the ball.
Yeah, she has a couple
steals,
2 steals, a block. Yeah, she's been really good on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
That will probably be a major focal point for Coach Leonard at the half to contain their best player there. Only a freshman, again, no seniors on this Saugus team. Very interesting to see, and they have a winning record, so the young team having fun playing. Yeah. No stress of the senior year and their last chance of having to play in high school. And what's the schedule coming up? Any games this weekend? Hockey, we don't have a game until next week. They have gone a long time without a home game. I believe they have a game next Saturday at the O'Keefe Center at Salem State. It's going to be a big one for them as they are at 500, right at 4-4. They're 5-4. They're 1 game over 500.
When's the boys' next game?
At home, I believe it's Tuesday. I believe. I will fact check that.
I'm pretty sure the girls is Monday.
Yep. So we have.
But I don't know if they're home.
I think we have 3 games next week at home. I think 2 boys, 1 girls game. Let me take a look at the schedule here.
Come on, Dawson.
School Wi-Fi, you know how it is.
Yeah, it's really slow.
It's really awful, and we, you know, the freshmen. Have you seen their Chromebooks? They're like.
Do they have like this? They have the new ones, right?
Touchscreen ones.
We got these crappy old ones.
the mid-COVID Chromebook.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, Swampscott's next game at home is going to be against. Let's see here.
You know, you can't trust Max Preps a lot.
You know, I don't know where else I would find the schedule, to be honest. They have a game Tuesday against Masco at home, and then Friday they have Gloucester at home. So 2 home games for the boys at home. Hockey's got a game next Saturday, I believe, at home. And you said the girls had 2 games next week as well?
Yeah.
So we'll have an action-packed schedule next week on Swampscott Big Blue Athletics, and that'll just about do it for our halftime report. Second half action is coming up from Swampscott High School. And we are back at Swampscott High School as Swampscott girls trail by 12 going into the second half as Ford goes right to the rim. She can't hit. Rebound goes to Peyton DiBiasio. As she goes all the way coast to coast, can't get the floater to fall. Fight for the rebound, goes to Gosselin. Good hustle play there as the senior gets her 7th rebound of the night.
Turnover.
And a turnover right off of it. Took my eye off for 1 second as DiBiasio fakes the pass and shoots the 3. No good. That would have been a highlight.
Thought that was falling.
It looked good. As Ford now dribbles into the front court. DiBiasio chasing her from behind. Ball's loose, and that's going to be a walk as Jesse Ford tried to stand up with the ball. You cannot do that in this sport after falling down, and that is a turnover.
Something you would do.
Probably. And then I'd get up, complain to the refs because I don't know the rules.
Or just follow them.
Do not look up Swampscott versus Lynn Classical baseball game. You will get the reference Nick just made.
Yeah, so Dawson was pitching, and I'm in right field just like looking, and I just see Dawson fall off the mound. Yeah, Dawson fell off
there's
the
a
mound.
pretty funny video. If any of the guys in the group chat from that team are listening, just send that real quick. As the Big Blue trying to come back, they need to get it across half court. Finally, a good pass by Ward to Goslin, and she carried with it, you could tell. And the ref saw it too, as it stays a 12-point game. Swampscott really struggling on the offensive end. Peyton DiBiasio, the freshman who leads the team in points tonight with 12.
Can't believe she's a freshman.
Yeah, she's a very mature basketball player. She does not play like a true freshman. As Ford gets the rebound in the scramble for it. That's her 4th board of the night to go along with her 9 points. Jessie Ford, the leading scorer in this one for the Big Blue. I've only had 3 people score tonight. She passed to one of them, and Sam Ward and Escobar with the nice steal.
Escobar has 4 steals.
Yeah, she's a tough defender. As DiBiasio trying to get to the rim. Oh, what a pass, and the layup is good.
What a dime.
Diming up Jessica Bremberg for the layup, and then Escobar gets another steal off the inbound. She gets it for a 3, and that one's no good. That would have been a crusher for the Big Blue as Lexi Farnham gets the rebound.
That was a nice
Now looking for help is LeJudas in the backcourt, and a timeout is called by Coach Leonard as Swampscott has come out flat in the second half, and they trail 27 to 13.
Yep.
Thanks.
You got the score right. You sounded kind of confused, so I'm just making sure.
Wow, none of the baseball guys were watching.
It's all right.
They're too busy being in college because half of them are seniors, so. Or seniors,
Worse.
freshmen. And
Worse.
Yeah. You know what I meant.
I know what you mean, but they don't know what you mean. Dawson, if I put you into a basketball game, right?
Yeah. At what level of basketball are we
High
talking?
school.
High school varsity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I give you 10 shots. You're guaranteed 10 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Open.
Uh-huh.
How many you hitting?
Open? That's going in the voice crack compilation at the end of the year that I've been working on, you know. 10 shots wide open. I don't know. When I play basketball, once I see 1 or 2 in a row go in, I feel like I can make a lot. But with the pressure of a game, probably 1.
You think you can make 1?
Dude, the highest level of basketball I got to was freshman. I averaged less than a point a game, so yeah, it's not great. So maybe I'd get 3 points if they were all 3s. As we are back to game action, as we get our hypotheticals out of the way.
I think I'd go 10 for 10.
Yeah, okay. Goslin now in the post, kicks it for Ward, takes the 3, no good. Rebound, good box out there. That's Ashley Moore on the rebound as DiBiasio has ran the show for Saugus.
Hasn't scored in a while, though.
Kicks it out for 3, Escobar. That one. And Saugus has blown this one open, 30-13. And it's looking like they could cruise to a win if things don't change quickly here, as Nick is dying laughing next to me. Probably heard that scream up on the 3rd floor if anyone's still up there.
You know, I had to give one. You know,
and there's another 3. This would hurt. No good. Air ball.
I would have screamed right
out of bounds. Swampscott ball. 4:49 to go in the 3rd quarter. 30-13. Saugus.
Man, they're letting it fly from 3. It's kind of exciting.
Yeah, they are. This has been a pretty exciting game,
yeah.
Despite the blowout, unfortunately, for the Big Blue.
You never know. Miracles can happen.
They can, but they need to score they need to score more.
That's not how Miracle happens.
I don't know what I was trying to say. Scrap it. Whatever. Swampscott ball. Still 30 on the shot clock. Into Goslin. Gets it to Ward. She fakes the deep 3. Kicks it to Labrador. Labrador back to Ward. Ward looking inside for Goslin. She decides to drive to the left. Floater, no good. And the rebound comes out to the Sachems.
Gotta take advantage of the open shot, man. The Big Blue.
Sometimes they just don't fall, unfortunately.
Like everything's full.
As there's a steal by Farnham. Now in transition, it's Ward trying to get all the way into the basket. She goes up with it, can't finish. Rebound by the Sachems. DiBiasio kicks it to Escobar. Escobar with the leaner, can't get the roll. Tough rebound inside within the trees. And it's kicked for a 3 if this goes in. Uh-oh. As it banks in, and it's a 20-point lead. Ashley Moore has a 3, and she's on the board for the first time. And Swampscott finds themselves down by 20. And it's going to go back to Saugus. It's not looking good here.
It seems like everything's falling from Saugus.
Yep. As there's another 3 up, no good. Rebound to Lauren Labrador, and we're gonna get a travel called on her. And it's gonna be Saugus ball. And timeout, Saugus, as they lead by 20.
Not looking too good for the Big Blue right now. Dawson, you're not a fan of my bang calls?
I just wasn't expecting it for the other team, you know. Got to bring electricity, I guess. I liked it when it was
Jesse Ford. You like that one? Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, really loud in my ear too.
Hopefully, I can give one for the Big Blue. Expect one coming for the Big Blue.
All right, I'll make sure to take my headset off every time they take a 3, just in case.
All right.
As it's going to be Saugus ball out of timeout, leading by 20 here.
I feel like every team is either blue or red.
I feel like every team in this conference is, besides Danvers and Beverly.
Danvers is blue. Come on, man.
I was just thinking of red. As there's the inbounds pass stolen, and it's going to stay Saugus ball. Wow, I'm really smart, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
20-point game, 3:29 to go in the 3rd. DiBiasio up top, kicks it to the corner.
So what I'm guessing is they're going to shoot a 3.
They have almost every possession, so I wouldn't take you up on that bet. Oh, they took a 2. DiBiasio can't finish in the lane. Rebound to Goslin.
You should have made a bet on that.
I don't think that's legal. There's a layup by Anna Judas, who gets on the board for the first time tonight. As there's a swing pass to the corner. There's the three, and it's good, contested. And it goes down, and now it's a 21-point lead.
It's a good number.
Oh, yeah, that's your number, isn't it? And there's a steal. Good tip by Ford to slow them down momentarily. DiBiasio is going to take it all the way and get fouled by Goslin, her second.
I didn't give a bang that time. Does that make you happy, Dawson?
My ears are happy, but, like, I don't care. First free throw from the freshman. I wouldn't expect a miss because in the game where she scored 30, she went 14 for 14 at the free throw line.
See if she can go 2 for 2 at the free throw line.
I'm trying to do the announcer jinx, so like, isn't she just such a great free throw shooter? 14 for 14 is crazy. Bang.
Oh God,
it works every single time. Like, I don't know what psychic power announcers have, but every time someone mentions something at the free throw line, they miss the next one. As Jessie Ford for three. Yes! As she's up to 12 points on the night. And my eardrums are shot.
I told you I was going to
And there's the three right back. Air ball up by Taylor DeLady.
I told you I was going to give a good one for Swampscott. It was coming.
It was loud.
Yep.
Hopefully the audio picked up good on the stream and didn't kill someone in their living room. Good crap. Looking like some football out there for Lillian Goslin. I mean, she's got good hands. She is the soccer goalie.
D1.
D1 soccer goalie, exactly. Is she committed again? Bryant. Ward trying to get inside, almost walked with it as Batari in the game for the first time takes the shot and is a little bit short, and it goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Big Blue. Good hustle there by, I couldn't really tell who it was diving out of bounds for it, but it will stay this way. 19-point lead for the Sachems, 1:53 to go in the first half. Nice, the third quarter.
Nice one, Dodge.
Thanks, man. As the inbounds pass is tipped, and it's going to stay with the Big Blue.
Batari getting her first minutes in the game.
As the inbounds pass comes into Goslin. Ford fakes the three this time. 5 on the shot clock. Got to find a shot here. Ward gets trapped up top. She's got to fire. She got it off. Can't get it to go.
That would have been a Kobe type of shot.
That would have been a tough shot. As the drive, and the foul's going to go against the Big Blue. Loud cheer there from the Saugus bench.
Dawson, my computer's about to die. This is bad news, Bears.
It's all right. It doesn't look like, unless there's a drastic turnaround, stats aren't going to be very important in this fourth quarter. As the first free throw.
It's going to go in, right? Oh, my God.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like,
I bet you it goes in. I bet the next one goes in.
I don't know. Why do we keep talking about betting? Neither of us are legal to make bets ever.
Dawson, if it goes in, I'll give you 10 push-ups right now.
We'll make sure to turn on the studio camera for that if this goes in. Just kidding. We're not doing that live on air.
It's going to go in. Oh, my God.
Every time.
Oh, my God.
And there's a turnover as it goes off of Escobar's hands. I don't know what it is. Like, at any level, any broadcast.
They can hear you.
I guess so. Like, you hear all the time the announcers jinx on field goals in football. That's another nice grab by Goslin.
Looking like Moss.
Looking like you out there, Chico.
I know. I just didn't want to say that, you know.
As Escobar tips it out of bounds. The Big Blue boys are in a battle with Saugus in Saugus right now. Not sure what the score is there. Obviously, non-superior stream is doesn't have a scoreboard, so I know it's a close game, but I can't really give you an exact score update.
Hopefully, we're winning.
Yeah, And the Big Blue have it on the side. And it's thrown in for Goslin. Another nice catch, and she gets fouled. What a nice grab there by the center. Inferior was the word I was trying to say, not non-superior.
Sorry,
I know. It's a Friday night.
long day at school.
As Anaya Ross-Ever with the hook shot, almost an and one. But she'll get to the line for 2 free throws. (37-18), 1:01 to go. And she misses both at the line, trailing by 19. As the drive by Escobar and a tough finish. As we just got an update on boys, tied at 39 in the 4th quarter, I believe. So another tight one for them. And a turnover for the Big Blue. 39-18. As the Big Blue are continuing their struggles, excuse me, that have shown over the last week or so. And a layup off the inbound is good. That was Madison Blada, the sophomore.
If the Big Blue wants any hope of somehow coming back, they gotta really
It's really looking rough. They only got 8 minutes and 32 seconds left in this game, trailing by 23. It's going to take a whole lot for them to win this game, but you never know. Things can change in an instant.
Dawson, crazier things have happened.
Yeah, I've seen you catch a football.
That happens a lot.
No. As Samantha Ward hits a 3 from the corner.
I will not tolerate
she has 5.
disrespect.
Just kidding, of course. You're such a stud football player.
Thank you, Dawson. I will tolerate that respect.
As Saugus passes around the perimeter, trying to hold for the last shot. As DiBiasio fakes the 3, drives inside. Oh, a nice pass, but it was off the hands. And 5 seconds for the Big Blue
I don't
score.
think she was ready for that.
Absolutely not.
ball.
That was a really tough pass to handle.
She really likes a no-look pass.
5 seconds in the quarter, they get it into
my
Goslin.
God, 1 hand
3
grab.
seconds, Goslin's got a fire. Looking for Ward, LaJudas, she gets it off. No good. And that will take us to the end of 3. It's 41-21 Saugus.
That was a one-hand grab. Wow.
You're really impressed with her receiving skills of the inbounds, huh?
She hasn't. It's great catches over here.
I was just watching the guys' game during the timeout on the monitor. There was a crazy sequence. Saugus hit a 3. Everyone seemed to be celebrating. I can't watch with volume, obviously. And then Max Brodsky, the senior, hit a 3. And I have no idea what the score is, but that seemed pretty electric, and it caused Saugus to call a timeout.
Guessing it's a tie game.
Yeah. If there was some big celebration on both of those 3s from both sides. We'll see what the score is. I have no idea. But back at Swampscott High School, the girls trail Saugus 41-21. As they have struggled mightily on both sides of the ball. Their defense not as sharp as it normally is, and a lot of that credit to Peyton DiBiasio, who at 12 first-half points has really cooled down in this second half, but she really set the tone for the Sachems in the second quarter. As it was pretty tight going into that second quarter, and that's where Saugus kind of separated themselves. As 8 minutes to go in the game with the 4th quarter looming, 41-21 Saugus. LeJudas on the left wing. Gets it inside to Goslin. Goslin takes 2 dribbles to her right, kicks it out to Ford, who fakes the 3, takes the running 2, air ball, chases after her own rebound, but was out of bounds. And it stays, or it goes to the Sachems. As the drive and kick, DiBiasio fires it outside, or gets it the pass, and she drains another 3. As Peyton DiBiasio now up to 16, and right after I said she was quiet in the second half. As Ford's gonna take the 3, and she's got it. Burn! She's up to 15 points now, the far and away leading scorer for the Big Blue.
She's having a great year.
She is having a great year. The junior in the pink shoes, as always. As there's another 3 by Saugus, and they answer right back.
Yeah. They're not missing.
No.
Back to the pink shoes. You gotta wear something to stand out, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
I respect it.
those are kind of clean. I don't know what type of shoe, like what brand, what
I'm
model.
gonna wear neon yellow shoes for this one. Neon yellow cleats.
I mean, you probably will be our fastest player on the team, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You and Connor will have some good races.
Yeah, and he will not win. It's a guarantee.
As Swampscott trails by 23. As DiBiasio gets it back up top. She's got 16 on the night. She kicks it to Powers, who goes inside for another 3. That one, that well would have, I don't know what I was even trying to say, to be honest.
I feel you, Dawson. I know exactly what you're trying to say.
What was I trying to say then?
That would have put the game away.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
I don't know what you were going to say then.
Inside, it's Farnham trying to get a step, and she gets blocked, but the Big Blue will retain possession. Ward's gonna inbound, gets it into Farnham deep in the lane, and she couldn't get anything to go. And out of bounds, it's gonna go back to the Big Blue.
Let's go, Blue.
And that's gonna be stolen by the Sachems. And stolen back. Now Ford has it, she's gonna pull up this time a 2, can't get it to fall. She gets her own rebound.
Dawson, I have a question.
Yeah,
What is a Sachem?
by their logo, it's probably a Native American tribe. I don't know, let me look it up right now, we got time, this is a blowout.
Oh my, what a pass.
I didn't even see it.
That was a missile right down the middle.
Unfortunately,
Wow.
for highlight's sake, they couldn't finish.
Looking like a center fielder. Damn.
As Goslin, nice move, gets it outside to Ford. That's a long 2, and she's got it. She's got 17 on the night.
Ford's having a good game.
She really is. 17 of the 26 points for the Big Blue. So, a Sachem is another word for a Native American chief. So there's your trivia question of the night.
Okay.
As a big block by Lillian Goslin.
I heard that.
I think everyone did on the stream there.
Wow.
It's her second block of the night. She's used to blocking the ball. She is a goalie.
I'm not gonna lie, like that didn't look hard, but it sounded
It
hard.
did sound hard. As we're gonna get some subs, and Nia Ross Everett back in with Lauren Labrador. 21-point game with 4:09 to go. Ford, who's been the star tonight for the Big Blue, she's got 17 points. I believe that's her season high. As Ward is way off with the 3. And the three no good. Rebound to Ross Everett as we have an injured Sachem on the court. As it's been the star of the night, Peyton DiBiasio, that you would hate to see her have to leave this game. Well, I mean, maybe they got this game in hand, but hopefully it's nothing that's going to keep her out for more than just this game, as she's still down on the court as she gets tended to by the trainers. Oh my gosh. DiBiasio gets a hand as she gets helped off the court. Looks like she is okay. Swampscott ball after the delay. Goslin inside. She's trying to get to the lane and she walked with it. Travel. Turnover. Oh, so I haven't left the Sachem definition. I just saw that the other definition is an informal slang for a mafia boss.
Oh.
So I don't think that's what they were intending over there at Saugus High School.
That's on you, Sachem?
Yep.
You're a mafia boss?
Yep. As we get an air ball, as we wind down this fourth quarter, 21-point lead for the Sachems. Jessie Ford working on her season high, probably her career high, with 17. Not sure, I'll fact check that before the next game. As Escobar gets inside, a good tip away by Gauze.
That sounded hot.
Why is the ball slap sound so loud? That pass was tipped by Judas, or Ward, sorry, Ward.
Come on, buddy. You got this, man.
Struggling tonight with my names.
I know. It's all right.
Yeah, we'll survive. As Goslin gets in the lane, trying to make a move for her offense, kicks it back out. Labrador fires it to Ford, who fakes a three, takes a couple dribbles and pulls it back out. Goslin inside, and she got fouled by Escobar. So the Big Blue are going to fall to 4 and 7, as the Sachems will move to 7 and 4. So inverse records there will continue for the Sachems and the Big Blue. As Grace Fitzpatrick's going to get some action here, along with May Raymond. As they get it into Fitzpatrick, she gets it to Ford. We'll see if Ford can get up to 20 points. She's got 17 as she gets it to Raymond. As Raymond gets it back, she's gonna fire. And no good hustle by Ford. And it's gonna go to the Sachems.
That was a good behind the back move right there.
That was. Saugus just looks a lot more skilled than the Big Blues. Ford gets the nice steal. She takes it in transition. Ford goes up and she gets fouled. She'll try to add to her career high here. She can't knock down the first.
Maybe you got to do reverse psychology there.
All right, well, let's try it. Well, everything that the Big Blue have done the last 3 games points that she's going to miss this one, so let's see.
Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
No.
I guess regardless, we're just bad luck. Maybe we shouldn't say anything.
Escobar for 3. No. Rebound to Jesse Ford.
My computer died, so we can no longer take Saugus stats.
I don't really think it's going to matter anymore, Nick. It's a 21-point game with a minute left.
You never know
Make
what
sure
can
you
happen.
charge that before Monday. Can't be going into school with a dead Chromebook.
Thank you.
As Fitzpatrick fires one up, no good.
I appreciate that. Also.
Yeah, of course, Nick. So when's the next game on the Swampscott Big Blue Athletics? As there's a 3 that falls for the lady. 50 to 26.
It's a 3-point contest.
It is, for the Sachems at least. Ford gets it back, who's been a bright spot for the Big Blue tonight, and she can't finish on the layup. And we wind this clock down. As there's a 3, and that one is good as they just can't miss.
Wow.
And they're going to end up doubling up the Big Blue if they can't score. Let's root for that in this last 30 seconds. Let's hope they don't get doubled up. As Ford kicks it for Ward. Gets it in Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick looking for help, gets it to Ward. Ward drives, lefty, hook shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. And Saugus is going to get the rebound and dribble out the clock. And we'll see if they shoot it. To be honest, I probably wouldn't. They're not going to. And the final score will be 53 to 26. Saugus with the win. And the Swampscott Big Blue are going to fall to 4-7 on the year. And the Sachems will move to 7-4. As the Big Blue fall here at home. Their next game at home is going to be... When is the girls' next game at home? You know? Monday?
I think it's Monday.
So we'll be back on Monday, and then Tuesday for the boys' action. The boys, I believe, are going to fall in Saugus. Unfortunately, they're going to fall to 3-7. So they'll be looking to snap their losing streak as we welcome you back into our Swampscott High School TV studio. As that'll be it from us at Swampscott Big Blue Athletics. My name is Dawson Barry, and I'm with Nick Paradise. And from us, Andrew Longerquest and Ethan Runs.